Woodcock-Johnson Tests Critique and Analysis. Summary. Fredrick A, Schrank, Kevin S. McGrew, and Nancy Mathe altered the Woodcock-Johnson tests and developed the most recent, in 2014, the WJ4 test. Nelson Education published it for use with their intelligence and scholastic aptitude tests. Level C or 1 certification is required for administrators, such as psychologists and other healthcare professionals, to deliver the Woodcock-Johnson IV competently, which takes around 5 to 10 minutes for each test. There are 2 ways to give the test, with a pen and paper or with electronic scoring. Woodcock-Johnson 4th Edition Technical Aspects. Woodcock-Johnson IV Achievement Tests of Achievement, WJ4-ACH, consists of a standard battery of 11 tests. When calculating the General Intellectual Ability, GIA, score, a core set of tests, 1 to 7, is utilized. This set of tests also serves as the foundation for the intracognitive variation approach. Even though there are so many categories, the Woodcock-Johnson IV, WJ4, is organized to make it easy for examiners to use. It is also flexible enough for them to effectively evaluate learning issues in both children and adults in a way that no other assessment tool can match, even though there are many categories. Individuals examining students' cognitive abilities use content in the batteries to monitor progress twice or thrice annually after the establishment of proficiency level and impel an implementation of appropriate interventions. Examiners use the extended battery to assess students' specific strengths and weaknesses. On the other hand, they use the achievement battery to administer only exact tests related to referral questions. Evidence of validity and reliability. A shift from the WJ3 to the WJ4 was the inclusion of hybrid wide plus narrow assessments in the cluster scores rather than striving to create pure CHC clusters, as was the case with the WJ3. Response processes, internal structure, and relationships with other variables are as recommended by the Association for Educational and Psychological Testing, AERA, the American Psychological Association, APA, and the National Council on Measurement and Evaluation, NCME. According to Breit and Preckel, WJ4-COG and ACH can be compared to 6 contemporary intelligence tests, 2 different achievement batteries, and an oral and written language test. Split-half technique for untimed tests with dichotomously scored items ensures internal consistency. The test-retest process outlined in the WJ4 examines the speeded test's reliability with a 1-day retest interval. The correlations shown after tests are corrected for a given date range limit. Every age group has a technical handbook that shows tests' coefficients, clusters, and composite scores. The median dependability coefficients are high in all cases, 38 out of 39 were 0.80 or higher, and 17 were 0.90 or higher. Strengths and weaknesses of the test. WJ4 has the capacity to promote the investigation of strengths and weaknesses across cognitive, spoken language, and academic abilities in the shortest time feasible. Batteries in the test may be utilized in combination with one another or as independent examinations. WJ4 uses easier and reframed approaches to compare cognitive abilities and achievements. Conversely, administrators of WJ4 tests for cognitive abilities must have a high level of certification. Every examiner administering the tests must have excellent knowledge and understanding of the WJ4 theory. Additionally, they need to be aware of important limitations associated with the instrument. This aspect is instrumental to the optimal utilization of the WJ4 and providing participants with practical and scientific interpretations of administered tests. Purchasers of the Woodcock-Johnson IV edition must first submit General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, form. The regulation is mainly related to how the administrators grade the tests. The Cattell-Horn-Carroll, CHC, theory of intelligence says that the Woodcock-Johnson IV tests of cognitive skills, WJ4-TM-COG, cover the broadest range of cognitive abilities of any standardized tests.